That was my parents' wedding song. Thanks for having that queued up, guys. Let's see, I just turned 36 years old and I don't have a single chest hair yet. Is it coming? Did I miss it? Like, I thought I'd have something by now. You know, like my little brother started getting it at like 14, you know? Like my dad has it, my mom has tons of it. Like I thought maybe by now I'd have something. I have no chest hair. You know what I do have though? I have nipples that look like daddy long legs. I have that. It's 2 little pink dots with 8 long hairs around each one. That's not a very good look. I would shave them, but they're gonna come back as tarantulas. I know it. My shirt off, I look like a young E.T. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Got no chest hair. I'm 6'2", 110 pounds. The medical term for that is gross. It's not great under this sweater. You'd think being that thin, though, like I would have, like, some definition, but I have nothing. No abs at all, and I want them. And I know it's cheesy, but I love abs. I think they are beautiful, and I promise you I would be a responsible ab owner, okay? I would. No shirtless selfies at the beach or anything like that. Like, I would treat abs the way they're supposed to be treated. They should be treated like a fine china, all right? You only bust them out for very special occasions, and then everybody eats off of them. That's what I would do. I thought I had abs when I was a kid. I did. I remember going to the doctor when I was like 16, and the doctor was like, you need to gain weight and eat protein. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I got a 6-pack. And he was like, you do not have a 6-pack. You're so thin, you can see your intestines through your skin. That's what that is. I do go to the gym, though. I go to the gym, and I work on it. I go to a judgment-free zone gym, which I appreciate. I think no judgment is a great slogan for a gym. I think no judgment is an even better slogan for a buffet, and I will tell you why. When I'm at the gym and I feel like I'm being judged, it's like, I know. I'm here to work on it. I know. When I'm at a buffet, don't judge me. The reason I'm at a buffet is because my favorite food is sushi on a bed of mashed potatoes covered in fettuccine Alfredo, all right? Where else am I supposed to get that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a favorite in the South. People like that. I go to the gym, though, because I'm 36 and I'm single, and I think this is my last shot. You know, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have another one, you know? I go to the gym. I don't want to do dating apps this time. You know, like I want to meet somebody in real life. I want to meet someone at a bar or a party, friend of a friend, you know. So every time I go somewhere and I think I'm going to meet somebody, I end up getting cornered by some guy into the worst conversation I've ever been in. Like, I was at this party a few weeks ago, all these cool young people, and I'm like, I'm going to meet somebody, and this guy just lasered in on me, and he was like, hey, man, you know they're not making pennies anymore because it costs more than 1 cent to make each penny? And I was like, wow, that's really boring. I wish I was talking to a girl. You know, like, I don't want to be in that conversation. I don't even know what app to start with now. Like, since the last time I was on dating apps, it's been 3 years. Since the last time I was on dating apps, like, Tinder has turned into just, like, the gross, dirty, sex hookup site, you know? So, like, I like that one. But the other ones, it's like, where do you even start? I went on one online date that went great. It was so good. Like, first date, things went great. We went back to her apartment, clothes are coming off, and she stopped me and said, before we go any further, there's something I have to tell you. And that's never good, right? Nobody's ever stopped you before the first time you sleep together to be like, hey, before we go any further, surprise, I'm a billionaire. Now get it, right? Like, it's always gonna be something you don't want. I was like, whatever it is, I like you a lot, you can tell me anything. And she's like, I just need you to know before we go any further, I'm not on birth control. I was like, who cares? Like, that's fine. I expect to use protection. I met you an hour ago. You know, you expect to use condoms with someone you just met. And I've had my scares. I don't know if you guys have had scares. I've been to the emergency room twice. Emergency room, being like, what is wrong with it? And both times they sent me home with a Benadryl and said, sometimes they just look weird. I don't know why people make such a big deal out of condoms anyway. Having sex with a condom is not that bad. Having sex with a condom is like driving without GPS, you know? It takes a little extra concentration, but I'll get there eventually. And even if you don't, you know, like at least you went for a nice drive. All right. That's it for me. I'm Adam Newman.